3, 2, 1, go.
And welcome back to another week of Comix podcast. I'm your host today, Andres, and joining us as always first is Esteban.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back.
Here is Mighty Mosb.
Hey, hey.
There is Luis on my side. And last but certainly not least, here's Ash.
I'm always last.
I said certainly not least.
Certainly not.
And I know you're not calling me Shirley.
And handling the fielding the questions and going over our notes is Esteban this week. So so every week one of us brings in a drink we'd like to highlight, and this week we have Mosby, right?
Yes. I'm drinking Anchor Steam beer, which is brewed right here in San Francisco. Wait, let me not say that. Yes, I knew that because I've been there. I had a friend that worked there who introduced me to this delicious beer. And a California lager is my favorite one. And I'd highly recommend it. It's a good light beer. You know what I mean? And even though they don't sponsor, I like this beer. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sorry, I'm excited because I'm like better at this thing right now.
You're so you improved so drastically.
No, it's a huge improvement. You should have seen him during sex.
Whoa!
Hey!
You came 3 minutes ago.
Yes, way better with the timing. Way better with the timing. So, does Oktoberfest know you left with that Stein, Mosby, or no?
They do now. Oh, this one was from Oktoberfest. This one was from...
She's all, motherfucker, keep that between us.
Why you gotta throw shit under the bus?
If I go, I'm coming back with somebody's Stein. That's the truth.
There you go.
Woo.
So what are we talking about this week, Esteban?
All right, so let's see. We'll go ahead and jump right into it. So a couple of things that we're going to go ahead and talk about. First off, we've got the return of a segment that we stopped doing a long time ago that Andres graciously brought back. So we're super excited to go ahead and talk about that. Talking about the Fast X. Let's see, Henry Cavill on gaming. Casting rumors about Superman Legacy. Let's see what else. Jaleel White joining a specific cast of an upcoming show that's coming up. A WWE wrestler has joined the universe. Which one did they join? We'll go ahead and find out. Rob Delaney returning in reprising his role in a beautiful Marvel movie.
Beautiful.
That teddy bear. Let's see. Tave Diggs was offered a role.
David, come on now.
David, sorry. Okay.
Back on it.
Mosby, have you ever seen Go?
Go. The old school movie with like Katie Holmes go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's so sad that that's old school now. Like,
I know though, right? But that's like 2000.
yeah. Matt Damon meme getting old.
Let's see. We've got a couple of upcoming horror films off of Shudder, and if we've got time, we'll go ahead and jump into a versus mode. Another segment Mosby and Ash ended up bringing up and creating. Essentially, what versus mode is for a lot of, since at least we feel that Hollywood's running out of ideas. They're now rebooting old movies and turning them into TV shows, and we're going to go ahead and debate which one was better. So we'll go ahead and kick it off. Andres, it's going back to you, bud. What's that?
They're rebooting the reboots.
They're rebooting the reboots.
They're Inception.
Yeah, so that's what we got going on this episode. So hopefully everyone tunes in and enjoys the show.
All right.
Back to you, Andres.
Topic number
Let's go ahead into our first topic. Esteban.
Okay, so we are bringing back it's a return of a segment that we stopped doing for quite some time. And we brought it back. It's our comics playlist.
Woo! Music. I don't know
So, I used to be the one that would post weekly songs. So this one's going to be a little more laid back when we do it. Our hosts will be putting up a song that they want without reasons to give them less pressure to write stuff out. And sometimes you don't feel like sharing why. We just feel like sharing music. So maybe you'll get it from each one of us. I will try to be as most consistent as I can. But it'll be one day out of the week, and it'll be posted randomly on our stories on Instagram, and it'll be put up on our playlist on Spotify. So just search Comics Podcast, and you'll find it there, and you'll find contributions from all of us from the old list, and it'll just be continuing on going forward.
Sweet.
So,
Which has been very awesome. Which has been very awesome because even it's almost like, again, supporting because some of the people that we're recommending or we like are also climbing the ladder of trying to do something. So they're either liking or they're sharing our share, which is fucking amazing, which is why I supported this idea from the very beginning. Like, fucking Lagwagon is fucking, like, that's just fucking such an established band, and all these other bands are, I don't know, it's such a great idea.
Exactly. When Andres first brought it up, I thought it was like, actually, it was a fantastic idea. And even for the upcoming bands, even the old school bands that we used to listen to growing up, it's just bringing them back into the limelight, you know, especially if for a lot of people that haven't heard of them or haven't heard of the band, just bringing it back. And I think that's pretty cool. So I think like for me, when I submit something or send something over to Andres, it's something that I used to listen to when I was a kid. And when I say kid, I mean like teenager, high school, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's probably my stuff's probably gonna be a lot more metal / punk rock stuff, but like old school punk rock. So which I
think
graciously thank Andres for, because he and I went to high school together. So
run right over, right?
He threw all the music out at me. So,
and also the greatest thing too is me listening to you guys, what you guys or whatever, like me listening to our own playlist, like is exposing me to different fucking music. Like, I don't know, it's been awesome.
But exposing you in a good way.
Mm-hmm. And where I don't have to like go door to door or anything.
Get arrested.
Or you can get put on the list.
I'm a red dot.
Oh,
JK radio.
JK.
Okay, we'll be moving on now. You're making things awkward again.
Yes, let's not do that. So the next thing on our list is Fast X. So if you have been living under a rock, no pun intended.
Sorry. I know it's me. I know it's always me. 4H5 Oka, which I always think is Ahsoka. The way you're just doing it.
I think it is Ahsoka, dude.
You
love
I think
this
we
idea.
established that last time.
Okay. Again, Ahsoka says from Twitch, love this idea.
Love the idea. Ready for the music. Extra cool.
Let's do it.
Sorry, I always want to. If you're gonna put up a comment, I want to make sure you say.
No, for sure, absolutely.
Drake, it's probably me.
It's probably me. Going back to, if you guys have been living under a rock, Fast and the Furious is coming up to its 10th film. Yes, 10th film.
Yes!
So watch it forever. Well, that's maybe one of us out of the five of us.
I did watch them. I'm not diehard, but I like the way. Yeah, you love me.
So get this.
I like the movie.
Get this.
Tokyo Drift. Absolutely.
But plus, Gal Gadot was
Tokyo Drift was my favorite one.
How dare you? Okay, well, get your ass on out of here. Just smashing vehicles for no reason. Not cool.
Mosby would be like, "That's what's wrong with you."
Ooh, you're talking about Tokyo Drift, where in the later ones, Vin Diesel literally catches a fucking car in his arms. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. He's very strong. He's a mechanic.
Get the fuck out of here with this. Or the Rock was a missile, and he just flexes and breaks the fucking.
Yeah, he's a federal agent. He's a federal agent. He's also Samoan. He's also Samoan.
He knows exactly where to catch the car because he's a mechanic.
He's a mechanic. He knows the simplest part for a human to hold up with their bare strength.
The next time we're in the snow, I want to hang out of a car and
Slide my
misdirect
feet.
a missile.
Yeah.
If you guys
I just want to slap a
hold on
missile
to me.
because that's how trajectory works. You can just slap things
Because physics.
and it won't rip your hand off as it goes faster than you. You can literally.
Science.
So,
Because-
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you are having issues in physics class, just watch all the Fast and the Furious movies. It will teach you everything you need to know about physics.
Anything you could fathom right there in those movies.
And humility.
And family.
When you family. Now it's the same when you try to recreate these moves.
Yeah. But here's the best part. So what they're saying, and I need a little something for this.
I
So
can't think of his name.
Fast X is going to be a trilogy.
Even more nonsense. Yes.
I can't think
Fast
of his
X, because we haven't had enough with 10 fucking films. It's going to be a trilogy.
Because they're not going to go back on saying it's the last one. We already said it was the last one, so we'll make it a trilogy.
Isn't 13 some kind of important number? I feel like it is. I feel like that's
No.
what. And he's like hella.
Instead of trilogy, still be 10 or
He's
12.
hella into all the weirdo stuff, all the weird nerd stuff. So maybe 13 is a special number.
10 part 2.
When you roll
I
it,
don't know.
what does it give you? When you
Who's
roll
the guy? Who's the guy that had the show? And it'd be like, I can't think of his fucking name. Neil Tyson deGrasse?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil deGrasse.
Neil deGrasse
Neil deGrasse.
Tyson.
I want to see him watch one of these movies.
And just break it down. Yes. That would be so good.
He would just shake his head like, that can't happen. Anyway, go on.
Just pointing out all the logic scene by scene. That'd be good. That would be good. If you're listening, anybody, make this happen.
Back to you, Andres. I'm sorry, dude. This is your show, man.
What are your thoughts since you've been the most quiet one? I would love to hear what you're thinking about this.
What are my thoughts?
Mhm.
I think the films are a big hoard of shit. But if it brings happiness to people, who am I to stop that? Look at the smile on Mose and Ash.
Such a good man.
Like, am I gonna watch them? No. Clearly, we're at number 10 and they're still going to theaters. They don't need my money. They're doing just fine. So, keep making them. Send them to space again. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Enjoy your lives.
They went to space.
They need to go motherfucking
We can
under
blame
the sea.
Bezos for that. We can blame Jeff Bezos and goofy ass Richard Branson and what they
They need to go under the sea now. Fucking submarine automobiles, get to it.
That's all it takes. Vacuum
I feel like
seals.
that was a submarine thing, but we'll
If Diesel in like a vacuum suit.
Mosby, since you're clearly the most passionate one of us out of these, please elucidate us of your fucking feelings.
Oh, did you guys know that Jason Momoa is in the movie?
He's in the trailer. We saw him.
If you weren't excited enough, there's also Jason Momoa. So take your girlfriend.
Am I the only one that thought his face looks a little fluffier?
Hey man, hey. That's okay.
Also,
like he's still jacked. Don't get me wrong, but like
maybe he's
like,
hitting the
just in the
JD.
head.
Hey. Dad bods are hot. Don't do it.
Mosby, I swear to God,
It was a
Mosby,
yes or no question. I didn't say was he still seductive. We all know the answer is yes. I was simply saying, did we all notice a square?
how seductive is he, Luis?
Very.
He's
I didn't
so
have
seductive.
He is so seductive. Yeah, I didn't have a poll.
He's so seductive. Luis is erect under his desk right now.
Oh,
You guys just think I'm petting my cat.
No wonder the cat fucking ran away.
Oh no! Shenanigans. Oh no.
We do not condone bestiality on this show.
We do
I
not.
apologize, everybody.
So all
The round of applause. That's a good man. That's a good man right there.
Little wins.
we agree. We
Little
agree.
wins.
My bad.
Can't take that away from me. I already had a clap.
He's got 3 sounds mastered. 3. He's got them right on
Look,
time.
I don't want to blow out Luis's eardrums. He's gonna end up taking off his headphones. He's gonna be fucking blood coming out of his ears.
We should have got a big boy microphone like the rest of us.
You should.
I'm using my built-in one. Sorry.
Oh, Andres, I was rooting for you.
I'm good.
But as you can tell by my enthusiasm, I will be there at the theaters watching this improbable movie. Remember when Vin Diesel stomped the ground and was able to break it? Because that's what mechanics can do.
I saw that on Instagram. It's like the top 10 dumbest
Apparently
things.
he's an earthbender now too.
That's what the next thing. He like stomps the ground. And Statham didn't stand a chance. Fell through.
Just crumbled. Jason Statham.
Although I did
such a tangent,
see that movie and
so
I did
crazy.
enjoy it. The Statham Rock movie.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Watch that one too.
It was so ridiculous that one was funny though. Like the little dumb scene. It was like middle school humor, and it was so dumb that it made me laugh. Like
When they were fighting
there's
the bad guys in the vault.
yes, and the Rock's clothes get all messed up, and so he needs to borrow a suit from Statham. No, the other way around. Sorry, Statham gets messed up, borrows a suit from the Rock, and he's like, "Does it fit?" He's like, "It's really tight around the balls." Like insane. like, and it was just dick jokes, like nonstop of like, "My dick's bigger than your dick" is the punchline.
Were you alive in the 80s?
But that was the punchline.
That's pretty much
in,
all
like,
it was.
every interaction they had with each other. Yeah, it's like a 90s action movie. And it was just, but Statham just committed to every time he said something about The Rock having a small dick. Like, and it was to the point where like, this is dumb. And then it got kind of funny again. So, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Get that sound quick. That shit was juicy. What the fuck?
It was juicy.
Jesus
Christ almighty. All right, Stefan, go ahead, give us your thoughts.
I don't give a shit about Fast X. I really don't. I really don't. But look, if they're gonna sell it, this is how they should sell it. So listen up, Paramount. It's Paramount, right? Are they the ones that make it?
I don't know. It's Universal.
Yeah.
Like, no,
Listen up, Universal.
It's different. Tell them how to make
right.
a movie as they're doing a fucking trilogy on their 10th film.
Here, Paramount, come close. Listen up. This is what you do. All right, I'm gonna get sensual for a second.
Sensual.
You take Fast X Part 1. All right, you film that movie. You get your Jason Momoa on, okay? You get your Rock on, you get your Statham on, and with that, you go Part 2, and then the title for this one will be Fast XX. Okay. All right. No. Listen. This is what's gonna happen. Then you bring in Johnson, and then you continue the story, family, blah blah blah, this and that. The third one, are you listening, Universal? You call it Fast XXX. Then I think you guys know where I'm going here. Then all of a sudden, in the second act, we find out that Dominic Toretto has a twin brother, and it's Xander Kane.
Yep. I'd watch that. That's right. Oh my gosh. Xander Cage.
You
No.
do that. Boom. Write my check. Thank you very much. I'm out.
And with that, Ash, let's share your feelings.
I mean, they came a long way from fucking street racing, and then Part 2 and 3 had nothing to do with where they're at now because they're working with the FBI. They're not working with the FBI. Fucking whatever. It's blown up a lot of people. Ludacris.
Luda.
I can't think of his name because I always get him confused with Tay Diggs.
I know
The
you
forehead guy because they made
sidebar.
Tyrese.
Not just get Tyrese confused with Tay. You know what?
Tay. The name Tay. I love
Luis,
Tay Diggs.
hold on to your ears, Luis. Hold on to your ears. This was Mosby right now.
How
love
dare
Tay
you?
Diggs. It was the Tay and Ty. And they were both models for a time. It just threw me off. but it blew up fucking Gal Gadot. Nice. It blew up a lot of people. They made
I
people
don't
care
think it
about
blew up
Han.
Gal Gadot. I think Gal Gadot did it on her own with Wonder Woman. I'm just saying.
No. I mean, it got eyes on her because the Fast Four, whatever it was, the one that she was in,
that far
and then
back.
with her relationship with Han. See, once you saw the first one, you're gauging that all of them are the same popcorn movie.
No, that's not true, because I stand by the first one. The first one was good. Okay. The second one in Miami, the third one, which was Tokyo Drift, when it's like it doesn't matter, then it does matter. It doesn't matter. It does matter.
Yeah.
It just went downhill from there. Okay. After the second one, it went downhill. All right. I'm sorry. But everyone that watches it, I'm glad that you guys like it.
No, okay. It's not the hill I'm gonna die on. I'm just saying.
It sounds like it is.
No, but fucking we watched Born Identity. It's amazing, great writing. A lot of that stuff can't happen. Look at fucking Bond movies.
Stab a dude with a pin. I can stab a dude with a pin.
I could fuck some shit up with a pin too.
Definitely stab somebody.
You're picking the one scene that could actually happen.
Okay, hold on, my bad. I can fuck someone up with a book.
Okay, I could definitely crack a windpipe.
Okay, the car, the fucking Mini that he drives in that movie, which would have been fucking rushed.
Oh, okay. Really? Okay. So now, hold on. Hold the phone.
We're gonna die on.
Okay, phone. Okay, hold on. You're telling me right now that the laws of physics in Fast and the Furious, the entire franchise of the Fast and the Furious, are better than that than Jason Bourne or the Bourne Identity, where he's driving up and down in the Mini Cooper, driving down the stairs in the Mini Cooper.
Not what I said at all.
All
I said was, we're going to watch one movie.
The Italian Job is way better than the Fast and the Furious. I'll tell you that much.
I'm saying if we're willing to accept the things that can't happen or by chance stuff in a Bond movie and in all these other fucking movies that like people should.
Where did Bond come from?
John Wick.
Bond out of
John Wick. Okay.
Leave Wick and his bulletproof suit out of this.
Yeah, with his little. As he's covering.
What I love is I'm on Mosby's side and I'm still wrong. Like, okay, I probably won't watch it in the theater, but I will definitely watch it.
I will go in tomorrow.
Midnight showing, Mosby will be there.
It's tradition at this point.
I'm pretty sure everybody like the Flash is probably going to be the next time I go to a theater.
Especially if Universal comes out with Fast XXX, the return of Xander Cage.
No, they already turned him into Ice Cube. It's over. It's Ice Cube now.
It's always funny that a fucking studio is like, no, we don't need you. We don't need you. And then they do a movie that flops and it goes, so
come back.
Can you come back for a second?
Yeah.
Nobody believed that Ice Cube could do these things.
That happened with Fast and Furious and fucking XXX.
Drove a car on the train tracks. That's not how it works.
I swear to God, Ash, if you bring up Bullet Train, you better not bring up Bullet Train right now. He was gonna bring up Bullet Train. He was gonna do it.
Hot his ass.
I want to sit right next to Neil deGrasse and just.
Neil deGrasse.
Neil deGrasse.
Grassy.
Neil
I get the name right. Tyson. I said his name.
You're naming that fucking Canadian show Degrassi.
Degrassi was a good show.
That's what it is.
Whatever.
And then you're mad at me about Tay Diggs and Ty. Come on.
I was gonna say Neil Tay Diggs. Is that his name?
Neil Tay Diggs.
That one smart guy, Tay Diggs. That's him, right?
Hey,
smart. You getting all your men confused in the same episode. What's going on, brother?
He's coming after you now, Luis.
Since we spent a lot of time on this, I'll give my feelings briefly and say, fuck these movies. Moving on to the next topic.
Grouches.
All right, so our next topic, Henry Cavill's back in the news, but for a good reason this time. He says that he's claiming that gaming on my own, this is his quote, okay, gaming on my own is more fun than going out.
it certainly
I
is
love you, Henry
cheaper.
Cavill.
Ash, you want to give your feelings on it?
I'm very much a couch potato, but I do love going out. When I shared that, it was kind of like, well, fuck. All you have to really do is go outside, and it's just a sea of ladies. But the overall idea, like, exactly. The overall idea was like, it is like, but at the same time, I don't know, gaming. As I talked to Luis about it, I'm a little iffy about that because it's always 13-year-olds calling you the derogatory F word or whatever fucking bad things they could say to you because there's no repercussions. So like, it's like, I don't want to fucking play these games online. That's not what we brought that up for. But I fucking would rather have a game night at my house with everybody at my house than go out and spend $60 on a fucking beer.
Luis?
I wholeheartedly agree with the man, Henry Cavill.
Thank you, sir. That was quite insightful.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think I'm a homebody, so I'd rather stay at home and play video games. I'd rather stay at home and watch TV. I'd rather stay home and watch movies. But if Ash were to call me and say like, "Hey, let's go get a shot," okay, let's go.
Now I know.
Miss
Now you
Mosby.
I think that Henry
Game
Cavill making
over.
a statement is cap as hell. I think he needs to. Wasn't he just in the news not long ago for all the women he was moving through? Now all of a sudden it's Mr. Homebody. Like, take a breather.
Oh, she's so angry.
Mom, come on, hot guy. You know your ass is not at home. Like, what are you?
Well, fucking even the guy that's with Sofia Vergara is in the D&D.
Joe Manganiello.
Thank
Joe
you.
Manganiello.
Again, I'm horrible with names. I'm old, people. You gotta forgive me.
You are not that. You are not that old. Wake up.
Oh, you're so... But you know what I mean? I couldn't think of his name. I was gonna call him Flash from fucking Tobey Maguire movie.
You were gonna call him Flash Thompson?
You were gonna reference Flash Thompson, for not Magic Mike, not True Blood.
Why?
Back
Why would I call him? Why really? Like,
Magic Mike.
You know the guy from Magic Mike. Come on.
It's all seed. True Blood.
We all saw.
Oh yes, True Blood.
All seed.
I'll
Which-
see you. I didn't even watch the show, and I know that.
I like tangent. I like this season of Succession because fucking Madsen is such a fucking great character. I know, but you brought up True Blood and made me
Alexander,
yes.
that's about Alexander Skarsgård, y'all.
Yes.
Talking about Alexander Skarsgård.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Is it Alexander?
It is Alexander.
Oh, okay. I get him mixed up with his brother, but I like that actor. He's a good
My
guy.
opinion was that I am not opposed to staying in the house playing a good game. I know when Hogwarts Legacy dropped, I didn't go nowhere. When Horizon, what is it? I'm playing it right now. It's on my TV right now.
Horizon Zero Dawn?
It's all paused.
Forbidden West. I beat Zero Dawn like 3 times.
Forbidden West.
Forbidden West. I finished it. Now I'm just doing all the side missions. I got no problem kicking it in the house. I just don't believe Henry Cavill staying in the house. I don't buy it.
Oh, he's a big PC gamer. He's a very big PC
He's in
gamer.
the house.
That's true. Not all the time, I guess, but yeah.
But no, being at home and playing games is always a good time. But I love dancing, and I love challenging people to drinking contests. So catch me outside.
There's a lot of difference too
How about
between
that?
character actors who are working all the time and leading actors who like, all right, you have this movie, then you have 3 months off. You have this movie, then you have 3 months off. So you have a lot of time off.
And
So we're thinking,
does have the clout to pick and choose what he's doing.
right? We're thinking like it's his weekends, but like there's a lot of time off between franchises, movies, whatever he's doing. They're not going to give him the newspaper boy. They're going to give him the main guy.
Yeah, he's gonna be in every take.
Yeah.
And my feelings are, I agree with him. I am a married father, so I have my wife and daughter that I'd much rather spend time at home with because I'd probably get drunk and kicked out of a bar because that's who I am. So moving on to the next topic.
What I do.
I'm Andres. I fuck shit up. Next.
This is
topic.
true.
I always feel
I've
like
gone out with
Andreas
him
is
and
like-
I've drank with him. he fucks shit up.
I always
I will
feel like
tell you that
Andres
much.
is like, this show is going to be a half hour. We're going to keep it real concise.
Never.
And it's never going to happen.
I try.
It's the thing that
I will-
Andres has in common with Wreck-It Ralph. He's gonna wreck it.
It's gonna wreck it.
I will say that the times that Andres and I have gone out, he does wreck some shit, and me, I get drunk and I fall asleep.
Wah, wah.
Complete
Or you
polar
break
opposite.
you break your arm, hip,
I never broke my
get
arm.
us
I
into a
thought I broke
fight
my
at
arm
a fucking taco
Broke your
stand,
hip?
lose your sweater
and my ankle.
and your ankle.
You're that. You're that.
Other than that, you're good.
You're the
No,
kind
no. Because honestly, I'm like that when I'm hanging out drinking with Ash because he riles me up. 100%.
He's the one that
Halo.
told you
I
to
don't know what you're talking
hardcore over
But
the
you
line.
keep drinking with him,
Yes.
so obviously you enjoy it.
No,
True.
I met you on your birth. No, I met you at Justine's going away party.
And my sister's
Hawaii.
going to party, yeah.
The next thing was your birthday.
And I got fucked
That's
up.
where you fucking broke all your. I broke my shit. Yeah.
I did break my shit. Okay, so next topic. Super excited about this one. I know Andres, you're probably gonna be really excited about this one. So we've got casting rumors for Superman Legacy. Superman, wrong air horn. Superman Legacy.
There it is.
So
I never know if that's good or
currently,
bad.
right? Huh?
He never does
That-
it. It's good
You
or bad.
use it for both good and bad.
No, it was the wrong air horn. Like that was like a truck air horn.
Yeah.
Not the traditional one. Anywho, so what we're looking at right now is we've got two people that what it appears to be like they've already been it's a solid casting already for our new Superman, our new Kal-El, as well as Lex Luthor. Right now there is a short list going on right now for Miss Lois Lane. So currently right now we've got David Cohen Sweat.
Cone sweat.
He is going to be Kal-El. We've got Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor.
Cone sweat. Nicholas Hoult. Beast.
Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah.
Beast.
Yeah.
Renfield Beast. Yes.
Renfield Beast.
I will go ahead and go first because
Yes.
I'm the host, so I have that prerogative. And
you're the resident Superman.
Yeah, I don't know. Superman has been like my favorite character, but with all the shit going on, I'm like really just tentative about everything. So I don't really care about the news other than I guess Nicholas Hoult being cast as Lex Luthor pretty much says that they're going to reboot all of the mutants going forward. So I guess we're not going to be seeing him continue as Beast, which is kind of a bummer because I enjoyed him, but he's a good actor, so maybe he'll bring something to Lex Luthor in this series. The 4 actresses they have on the short list to play Lois Lane all seem like they do a good job, so I'm cool with it. Yeah, I guess my reservations on all of this is kind of how James Gunn handled everything with Henry Cavill in the beginning and try to deny shit. So I'm just like, all right, let's see what comes from this. So yeah. I'll go to you, Mosby.
Well, hold on. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but the 4 actresses are Phoebe DeVore, Samara Weaving, Emma McKay, and Rachel Brosnahan. Those 4 are on the short list to be Lois Lane.
I don't know who those ladies are.
So
We saw the pictures though in our chat.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures and I voted for the 4th one. I don't know who she is. What's her name?
And you're giving me shit about Tay Diggs and Tyrese?
I want to make a joke of why, but I don't think I can.
You just fucked up my joke, Ash.
Is it
Not canceled.
Samara Weaving is Hugo Weaving's niece, correct?
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
I like Hugo Weaver.
Oh, shit.
What's the last one's name? What's her name?
Rachel Brosnahan. She is currently in the series The Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Damn, there's so much content out there.
My mother loves that show. Yes. Okay. Well, as far as the Superman casting, I think that kid is beautiful. I'm calling him a kid, very much an adult, but he's younger than me, so I'm calling him a kid. That kid's beautiful, and I liked him a lot on that show. I think it's called The Politician. It was on Netflix, and that's where I was introduced to him. And as soon as I saw that face, I was like, "Whoa, Kal-El!" So I see it. Young Kal-El, absolutely. But Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor is throwing me because he's just got a natural. I mean, you know what? I take that back because Lex is kind of swaggy. Lex is kind of suave, and Nicholas Hoult can pull that off. But in my mind, he's so long and lean. I don't see him. I don't see Lex as that long. I don't know. He's tall, real tall, and I never pictured Lex as real tall. So,
What's his face from Smallville? Michael
Rosenbaum.
He was a tall dude though.
Yeah, he was very tall.
And he looked taller than
Tom Welling.
Than Tom Welling as his Superman.
And I never 100% bought him as Lex either. That's the best part. Like I enjoyed Smallville, but I never 100% bought him as Lex either. And so I'm just kind of like, they're kind of picking. I don't know if they're picking him for his looks or if they're picking him for like his fan base, because he has a lot. We do love him, but I don't know if I see it. I'm not opposed, but I don't know if I see it. So I'm definitely into the casting for Superman, and I'm on the fence about Lex. I'm curious to see what angle they're going with, because clearly the Lex Luthor Jr. angle did not work well with fans. People were not digging Jesse Eisenberg in that at all. So let's see if they go this like extra smooth, suave angle. Let's see if that maybe works out in a different way.
Go for it, Luis. Sorry. If you have something to say, Ash, go.
No, it was gonna be a little side quest within the context of this. Do you prefer older Lex, same age, or younger Lex?
Older.
I think it depends. It depends on how old his Superman is.
Yeah.
So
right, but you know how like Smallville, we were looking at the same, but then nobody.
Hopefully this, yeah.
You know.
I
don't think it was like if we had seen Lex fail and then Junior come up and try to do whatever he's like Lex fail with Steppenwolf and then try with Doomsday, I could see where we're going. But you're right, like we couldn't kind of be like, this is not the main bad guy. This is not the main bad guy. So he was kind of, thrown out. But I don't know. So that's all I was asking, what you guys think. Like,
all right, give us your thought.
I guess I'm kind of used to Gene Hackman, Christopher Reeve, and this motherfucker I have all the money in the world, and that's the one thing I can't have is I don't have so I'm gonna make this fucking suit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's like you had a life of having everything, and that's the one thing you can't have. I don't know. It's kind of a better story for me. Even if it's like 35 and 25, like cool, whatever. You know what I mean? So it just seems like another Smallville situation.
Go give us your feelings on the casting rumors since you were speaking.
I don't know any of the ladies that are, but I did agree they're all beautiful. I haven't seen any of their work, so I couldn't judge them on their acting, but they're all beautiful, and hopefully the best one works.
I love it.
You know what I mean? Like I have no.
Yeah,
that's a very politician answer.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yep.
The fourth one was the hottest, but I'm saying,
and there's Ash.
She's going to be a great actress. I don't know which the actress was, so like Miss Marvel's Mrs. Maisel is like fucking award winning, so hopefully it's that girl.
Luis, your thoughts?
On the casting rumors, not too many thoughts. As far as the Lex Luthor Supes casting, I'm happy with them. I've learned over the years of being a comic book fan and seeing my favorite characters being casted with actors that I didn't see, and then I had outrage, and then I see the movie and it's like, oh, they had a vision. So I have to trust that vision. The one thing I am curious of, I don't know if a movie has quite done it justice, but to genuinely display how smart Luther is. Because they do display it, obviously, but not to the point that certain books or maybe even the cartoon has done it. Like, I wish I remember the book. Andres, maybe you can help me out with it. But there's a book where Brainiac is in, and it's like a whole it might be the Forever Evil. It might be Forever Evil storyline. But long story short is Brainiac, they're trying to distract Brainiac, and somebody tells, can you try talking? Go talk to Brainiac, go distract him. And then Luther steps up. He's like, no, like, because of his level of intelligence, he'll convince you into killing yourself within 3 minutes. I have to be the one to talk to him. And it is a scene where it's literally Luther and Brainiac having a conversation. And it is like edge of your seat, page after page, because they're playing chess of his level of like intelligence, of him being able to keep up with it. And it's something that M. Night brought up in Unbreakable and in Glass, of like Glass and like in the Bruce Willis character, how they were polar opposites. And that is such a beautiful displayed thing. So the actor that they chose to play Luther, I would really love to see him in a menacing, like, piece of shit role. Like, because I think he has it in him. So that part is the part that gets me excited. And it's like, I wonder how they're going to be able to display how genuinely smart he is. And you can see that he is threatening, to pull off something of what you said earlier, Ash, is that, oh, well, this is the main villain. Where's the main villain? Like, no. I would love to see him like, no, this guy is someone to be feared. Like, that shit excites me.
Bruce _Wayne says Martha won't die tonight.
You say that name, Bruce?
Mosby.
I don't know how long ago that was because notifications came up, but sorry, Bruce. Thank you. We have been talking about this for a while, so
get it together, Ashford. I'm assuming that's your full name.
Mosby, your thoughts on the casting?
Yeah.
I went first.
Oh,
but
son of a
I did
bitch.
want to add, the last thing I did want to say was, I think that I just want to see the Lex Luthor from the animated series finally on the screen. So I think I want the one that we always have been like, that's the Black Lex on the screen, because the one from animated series was like, he was like the best version of Lex, because he was always just focused on fighting Superman. He was really focused on conquering the world. So that's when I feel like he was his most badass, when it wasn't just about Superman. Esteban, it's your turn.
Yeah,
cool.
Thank you. I was just about
story.
Okay, so before we jump into it, we got a comment on our live. Diana says Rachel's great. Is a great actress, but not for Lois Lane.
Is that the one from Mrs. Maisel?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one I voted for.
I kind of want Samara Weaving.
So, okay. So to break it down for you guys, okay, the guy that's playing Kal-El or Superman, he's going to be 30 years old this year. Okay. He's young. So that's a franchise. That's a franchise, or as I would say for
that's what I was going to ask. I'm sorry, real quick. Is because they're doing Batman Legacy and Superman Legacy. I know, fuck it. I'm asking a question because I'm a general public guy. Is this supposed to be same world, or is this supposed to
this is supposed to be our new Batman and our new Superman? Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. But again, it doesn't make sense because they're supposed to be introducing Damian Wayne in Batman the Brave and the Bold. So it doesn't make sense. So I kind of want to see how they're going to do this. Anyway, so David Cornsweet is going to be 30 years old. So that right there in the sports industry, that's a franchise tag right there. That's a kid that's going to be doing this for years. Okay. Nicholas Hoult.
He's still going to be playing fucking 18 and yeah.
For sure. Absolutely. So if that's what James Gunn was looking for, was as he originally put it in his post, was a wet behind the ears reporter, he's got it. Okay. Nicholas Hoult, he's going to be, how old is he? He'll be 34, 33, 34 this year. Okay. Not a big age gap.
Yeah.
I see him as Lex, and the only reason why I see him as Lex is because of Mad Max. Okay. As far if you guys are worried about like the shaved head and stuff like that, he'll be fine because of Mad Max. I think he can be very menacing. I don't think, at least I haven't seen Nicholas Hoult in a villainous role. I mean, he was a little bit in Mad Max, but like halfway through the film, he flipped. So you really couldn't see like a villain. You know what I mean?
He's kind of a douchebag in The Menu, but only till the end.
Also true.
Oh, really? Okay. See, I haven't seen The Menu. I want
really
to
good.
see it.
Go watch it.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he does play a good douchebag. That's right.
He's a good guy in like the first half till you find out why. Yeah, totally.
Is that your recommendation, Andres?
Yes, there's my recommendation. Go watch The Menu.
There we go.
I haven't seen it.
Menu. Seconded.
So,
Okay, quick.
Thirded in.
Yeah.
Quick, like a bunny. You know Amazing Spider-Man 2?
No.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It looks like fucking DiCaprio. I know, no disrespect to him. I just don't know his fucking name. The Green Goblin.
Which one?
Huh?
Oh, Dave DeHaan.
What?
Dave DeHaan.
Dave DeHaan.
The guy it's Dave DeHaan. DeHaan, not Gahan.
DeHaan.
Yeah, DeHaan.
Okay. Now, if you do something similar with more story, where it's like, I can't live up to my dad. Like, we're all best friends, but I can't live up to my fucking dad. Like, but more like, you're a piece of, like, you know, like, get into
Anger.
that story.
Yeah.
Like,
If they're the same age, that shit's amazing, because it could even be transferred to,
didn't that actor come out in the dude that directed Fantastic Four's first movie?
Oh,
It's a superhero movie where they have powers.
Chronicle.
There you
Chronicle,
go.
yes.
He was the bad guy in Chronicle.
Right.
good. Second recommendation, Chronicle.
Chronicle is really, really good, by the way.
And
But that's what
you
I'm
see
saying,
a very
but-
young Michael B. Jordan in that film
Yep,
too.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
But if you have that kind of Lex, even if you did that with back in the day, fucking, I can't think of his name. I'm horrible with names today. Fucking Lex Jr. Like, you didn't tell us why you're this. You can't tell us my dad hated me. You have to show us that. Even though
but we're probably going to get that. Like if we look. So personally, I didn't like the whole Lex Luthor or Lex and Lex Jr. thing in the whole Snyder thing. Like, I did not like that at all. That I did not. Okay. So we're probably going to get a genuine Lex Luthor, hopefully in Superman Legacy, you know. So that's what I'm looking
Max
forward
Luthor, and then it doesn't have to.
It doesn't.
He's still the Lex. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter about the name. I don't give a fuck about the name. As long as we get a genuine Lex Luthor, you know, that's what I want. That's what I want to see.
No, I'm just saying, if we're doing a dad situation,
right? But that's the thing is, I think James Gunn is trying to get away from Snyder. Okay, so I don't think he's going to deliver anything like that. Okay, he's gonna make his own thing. Yeah. I think honestly, I think James Gunn's like, we're done with mom and dad. Okay, let's just fucking move on. You know.
Okay.
So I honestly think
anyway, it would be Lionel.
What's that?
It would be Lionel Luthor anyway, not Lex.
Right.
Exactly.
Lionel Luthor.
Lex Luthor. He's not playing Lex Luthor.
Damn, Lionel Luthor.
I know, right? That would be kind of cool. I'd be kind of
That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
be happy to see him.
You're never gonna see Lionel Luthor.
So for those going back to Lois Lane, if you guys are looking at trying to see who's who, just to kind of put it into perspective, and the reason why I'm looking off is because I got my other screen. I pulled up the other profiles. Phoebe DeVore, she came out in Bridgerton. Okay, she's one of the main characters in Bridgerton.
Cool.
You know, so it's like, if you're not watching Bridgerton, sorry. Like, I don't know
where you at.
Don't know.
Well, no, it's not that. No, it's not a where you at. Like, I've never seen it, so I don't know her range. You know,
Exactly.
Mara Weaving.
Here's my choice.
So Mara Weaving, which is Andres's choice, she is known for the film Ready or Not, where she's married. She ends up marrying into a family, and they end up hunting her. Okay, so she becomes like no joke. She marries into this family, and then the family tradition is that her in-laws have to hunt her and murder her. And if she survives the night, she stays in the family.
Wasn't that called Get Out?
Imagine staying in the family after that. Imagine.
I know, right?
I can't wait to sit down and do this to someone else.
I don't know shit, right? Emma McKay is known for Sex Education.
Nope. Also didn't watch. What the fuck? It's a bunch of shows
Sex
I never
Education. She was also in Death of the Nile.
That's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That one I might know.
Is
And she is in the new Barbie film.
Oh wait.
She's one of the Barbies, I think.
Is it the
but
blonde?
in the Nile, that's still Gal Gadot, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know these young ladies.
So the Nile, she was the one that was in that was in love with Armie Hammer. Armie Hammer was in it, right?
Ooh, they don't talk about that, I bet.
No. No cannibalism here. Thank you very much. No cannibalism allowed. But yeah, Armie Hammer in it, and she was the one that fell in love with Armie at the club, or they were dating, and then Gal Gadot ended up stealing him away from her. That's who she plays. That's who Emma McKay plays.
As you do.
As she is wont to do.
So, and then Rachel Brosnahan, she is the marvelous Miss Maisel. My first pick, honestly, if I were to pick again, Superman and Lex, I love the casting, spot on. I'm in it to win it, and to be quite honest,
is that suggestion or that's their done? They're it.
Yeah.
Well, from all the articles that I was reading earlier today, Superman and Lex, they're cast. That's it. They're done. Okay. They still haven't cast Lois yet. So that
was the baby of Henry Cavill and Christopher Reeve that we were talking.
Yeah, dude. Well, no. So I was talking. I was reading another different article, and they was like he's a cross between, like, if you really look at him, he's a cross between Tom Welling and Henry Cavill.
I did see Tom Welling.
Now
yeah, so if Tom Welling and Henry Cavill had a baby, it's David Cornsweet.
Okay, and I really liked Tom Welling. I really did. I was a big fan.
By the way, if anybody's seen the Netflix movie The Babysitter, that's the babysitter herself is Samara Weaving.
Oh,
nice. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I were to pick, my number one would be Rachel Brosnahan. Then I would say Emma McKay, then Samara Weaving, and then Phoebe DeVore. If it was up to me, obviously it's not up to me because I already got a deal with Universal in the Fast and the Furious movies, so we're good. Xander Cage. Fast Triple X.
Oh, make it so.
make it so. But yeah, that's those are my thoughts on Superman. Moving on. Julia White. Everyone remembers Julia White, right? Urkel.
He has his own weed line.
Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
He has his own weed line, by the way.
He wasn't Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes, he was.
We hear you. I hear you too.
He was the voice.
He was the voice. He was the '90s voice of the Japanese anime and also the American.
Oh, okay.
About the cartoon.
Okay. I thought it was the movie. I'm like, no, it's not. I've seen that the Sonic movie.
You're like that was James Marsden.
No, it's like
confused James Marsden with Julia
White.
And a lot of people follow his social media because he shares a lot of memes. He shares a lot of memes.
And he's also fine. Shout out to Julia White.
Stefan Fine. Stefan.
Shout out.
Jesus. I'm not shouting you out, but you're
Julia White is actually joining the cast of I'm sorry, would you prefer this one? Julia White.
I knew it.
That was better. As opposed to him putting his hog away.
From one guest starring thing take off to become like it. We have to fit him into every single episode, from one fucking guest starring spot to taking over the whole shit.
Yeah. So
Great
Jaleel
job.
White joins the cast of the upcoming Star Wars TV show, The Skeleton Crew, with Jude Law. So he's joining that.
Good for him.
Is that live action or is that voice?
No, live action.
Action friend.
Very cool.
We get to see Stefan in Star Wars.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see
Luis,
the corny one-liners they come up with. Zip, zip. Can't wait.
Please don't
Zip,
say,
zip.
did I do that on the first episode?
I swear to God. You know what? They're somehow going to sneak it in. He's going to accidentally blow something up, and he's going to look back and go, did I do that?
Did I do that? In a
I'm
normal
putting
voice?
Don't
money
do it in
on
the
that.
voice. Just like say it like
Just gonna say it,
No,
right?
yeah, he's not going to do it in the voice. He's not going to do it in the
Like,
Urkel voice. Yeah, no. He's not going to do that.
It's like that episode of The Simpsons where they all are staring at Bart and they're like, and he's
his
like, I
line.
didn't do it.
Say it, say it, say it.
Say it. I didn't do it.
Luis, your thoughts?
Louis.
There's a lot of Star Wars things going on, and not all of them are hitting. So I will continue to hold my reservations, and I will watch it. And
Which ones aren't hitting?
Yeah, I was about to ask,
that
which
was
ones
my
are hitting?
question.
Name,
Book of-
name.
Book of Boba Fett, I thought was I was a little disappointed by it.
I call it Mandalorian
Mandalorian
season 2.5.
2.5.
And honestly, I felt unfulfilled with the most recent season of Mandalorian. Still very enjoyable things that happened. I'm not saying it wasn't
And
good.
You broke Esteban's heart.
Aww. He's looking for a sound right
That
now.
is the.
I
know,
am,
he's looking
but I
for a
got
sound.
nothing.
Which one is
I
going to
got nothing.
humiliate this man? Fuck this
No,
man.
I got nothing.
Haven't finished Bad Batch 2. I think I'm on the third episode.
Bad Batch I enjoyed. But that's all I'll say. It's just when there's like so much, when you're pumping out so much content so frequently, I feel that sometimes the quality can dip. So I'll wait, I'll watch, and we'll see.
You think they're going the route of Marvel?
That's a political answer.
That's my
That is a
fear.
political answer.
My fear is that it's going the route of Marvel, because now when a Marvel movie used to come out, I would stop everything that I'm doing so that I can make
For
sure
sure.
I saw that opening weekend.
Yeah.
And now it's becoming a thing of when it comes out, it's not so much a priority. Like,
We'll get on Disney Plus eventually.
Is
yeah,
that
I'll wait
COVID, or is
on
that-
Disney Plus. Nah, man,
It-
even during COVID, I
No?
was still going. I was reporting to you guys. We were recording episodes.
Oh, that's right.
And I was telling you, I'll be like, oh, I saw this movie.
We don't condone going out during pandemics.
I was one of 6 people that was in the movie theater. It was like when they had like the social distancing shit in the movie theaters and stuff. But yeah, I mean,
you only caught COVID once, so you're good.
yeah,
I only got COVID the one time, so it was fine.
just the one time I was fine that I knew about. But yeah,
So weird. What happened with you on Monday and Tuesday? Got COVID? Like, bro, that used to be like done, and it's like that's so fucking weird. I hate that.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that we've come a long way, but it's so hard to
Right?
hear.
I had COVID 3 days ago. I'm back at work. Shit.
That people that got it multiple times, like, that's so hard to hear.
People are on their like 4th or 5th round, and I'm like, when does the immunity kick in?
No, it's more. It's not like that, but not to be all. It's like, did you get fucking your shot?
Okay.
No, I didn't. Well, that's why you're fucking sick.
or wash your hands.
Wash
No
your hands.
shit, dude.
Wash your hands. Take a shower. You'll be fine.
Don't judge me.
Christ.
Mosby, your thoughts on Jaleel White?
Right on the. He's I love his shows because they're like right on the.
Exactly where my brain went.
Yeah.
He's trying.
I hope he
Yeah.
wears
The wheel.
suspenders at some point.
If you haven't noticed, one of the cameras on one of our hosts, he's ready to drop dead, and I'm just trying to save him some.
Talking about you, Luis.
Yeah,
Thank you, buddy.
I got my eye on you. No worries.
Past his bedtime. He's been working hard.
I'm like, God damn, these motherfuckers don't shut up.
Damn. We're very
3 weeks from getting
enthusiastic.
married.
We're enthusiastic.
Why are we talking about Triple X? Answer Andres' question.
I like Jaleel White, so I'm happy to see him getting work. So, and as the person who's only like this much of a Star Wars fan compared to others, I'm not. My feelings aren't as hurt. I've been enjoying what I've been watching.
And I will quickly jump into to second Mosby's comments, and I was going to take that away from you, sir. I enjoy. I
Less
am
is
super
more.
happy to hear that Jaleel White's being cast in
Mistake.
the Star Wars project is cool. So yeah, props to him. Esteban, now you could go ahead.
Push your
I
button.
approve.
Who's Jaleel?
I approve
Who's
Jaleel
Jaleel
White
White?
joining the cast.
So I loved him in Fresh Prince. Like, he wasn't in that.
I think he was
I
in
loved
one
it when he
episode.
did the Carlton dance.
Right?
Damn it! Fucked up my own joke.
He did have the Urkel dance though.
That's true, they did. Moving on, like Andres said, WWE wrestler Seth freaking Rollins has joined the MCU. He is going to be in Captain America World Order.
New World Order.
New World Order, excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I was hearing rumors of I'm gonna butcher the name.
Oh,
The
boy.
Serpentine, the
Serpent Society.
Thank you. He's supposed to be one of them.
That's the Serpent Society? What's really
Yeah.
good?
I'm horrible with comics. I'm amazing with the movies, but
Amazing
Okay.
that someone who's
Okay.
horrible at the comics would be on a show called Comix.
I love you.
Yeah, by the way, since you're the resident wrestling fan, go ahead and give us your thoughts first.
We need a sound that's like horse shit. That's what we need.
Well, the way this used to start was we'd bring up fucking
minute, please.
comments and then Luis would look it up and then give us all the background stuff. And now he's busy with his cat.
Wait,
So
what? Pause.
Luis used to be the guy that'd be like, oh, yep, it's coming out in September 13th and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And now he's that.
He's all, bitch,
now
I'm fucking
he's
hanging on by a
Chopper 5.
thread. You're lucky I'm even here right now. I have
Right?
to fuck up at 4 in the morning to go to the
Right
fucking
now.
gym at 5 and then go get my ass to fucking work. And I'm here doing
Always
this
wrong.
slapdick bullshit right now.
always
I'm just
wrong.
trying to get by.
My feelings are.
God damn, that was a long.
We don't even know what he's referencing.
I know what that's from.
Yeah, it's not. It was
From
the gift
Intervention.
from forever ago. Yeah, yeah.
No, I mean, we don't know who he's. If it's I'm crying, you're crying.
Doesn't really matter.
It's good. Storyline wise, the fucking criers are talking about how he might not get the title because he might have whatever. He might be in the movie and it might interrupt with whatever. But I'm pretty sure they've already figured that shit out because he signed a contract and blah blah blah. Also, if he's the champ, it makes awesome because that's it. The champ's movie is coming out. Going forward though, too. Even when he was doing his Joker dance, I don't know. That motherfucker has an abundance of charisma, and it's amazing that if he ever breaks his back, he has something to fall back on. So him taking acting jobs, as long as he can fucking do it. Sasha Banks was awesome. I knew exactly in Mandalorian, like the times they were doing actual wrestling moves, I knew exactly when it was Sasha. On top of that, though, too, is wrestling is something you can't do forever. And you can get another Peacemaker, you can get another Sasha, you can get another but also you could get another Drax. I mean, as long as you're not going to be Suburban Commando or Mr. Mommy or whatever the fuck Hulk Hogan's movies were, like, as long as you can fucking do it,
classic,
you're good. You got as long as it's something you're gonna attack and not just be, The Rock was The Rock in like the rundown, like his first couple of movies until he became Dwayne Johnson. They were waiting for him to do the rock bottom. They were waiting for him to talk like the Rock. And then all of a sudden Gridiron Gang came out and other things were coming out. Yeah. So it just takes a while to break from that.
Yeah, I remember that evolution.
I'm happy he has a fallback in case of anything. And being in the MCU also means, like, again, you get hurt, your backup is the MCU, you're fucking set.
Stella, on your thoughts.
It's a nice vacation.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Like, I never thought that, like, you know, Seth would kind of cross over into the movies. I think that's pretty cool. Like, to piggyback off of what Ash said, he's got great range, especially when they were doing the promos for WrestleMania Hollywood. He's got range, and he kind of and even when he's on the mic, like, he's one of the top few wrestlers that can handle the mic really, really well, you know. So I'm really happy about that. I'm excited. And honestly, if he ends up winning at Night of Champions, he wins the new heavyweight, it's definitely like he's gonna evolve into something else, from Seth freaking Rollins into something else. And it's going to be very much a la Miz, where Miz was the heavyweight and he had and his movies were coming out, and then, like Ash said, the Champs movie and stuff like that. So that's what's gonna happen. But I think Rollins can sell it better than the Miz sold it, you know, as the champs movies coming out. You know what I mean?
Straight to DVD, MCU, big difference.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like I have a strong feeling that I think he's gonna do really well. I really hope that if he is one of the villains, as far as which it looks like he is, but I think he's gonna be like the sub villain, like the boss battle before you get to the boss, you know, in the film.
Bob Gunn.
Yeah. You know, I think that's what Seth's gonna play. And if he does, and if it tests really well, it'll be one of those where he ends up, you know, making a getaway and coming back later, you know, in a TV series or something like that, or I don't know. But yeah, I'm happy for it. I'm looking forward to it.
Cool too would be like Seth Rollins in a fucking John Wick film, just for all the.
Yeah,
like, that's been the best thing about a John Wick film, is I'm not going to just shoot you. Like, it's got to be boom, 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 shoot the leg, right. Boom, boom, boom. Like, you know what I mean? Could be amazing.
Yeah, anyway. Absolutely.
Brandon Lee also would have been awesome in that.
Go for it, Mosby.
Oh, I only like Seth Rollins about that much, so So, you know, shout out to him, following in the tradition of the Showtime wrestlers before him. Like y'all said, The Rock, John Cena, Dave Bautista, Goldberg has been in movies. Brock Lesnar has made cameos. Like
Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
On Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Still. And I'm all about out of gum.
Incredible.
Still gets said.
They live.
Yep.
Oh, Hulk Hogan, that's right. Mr. Nanny. I remember watching that when I was a kid.
Mr. Nanny, that's what it was. I said Mr.
It was Mr. Nanny. Mr. Mom was Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
No, I said Mr. Mommy because I knew Mr. Mom was.
I said it with so much enthusiasm, like I was.
Yeah, Mr. Nanny.
I knew Mr. Mom was Michael Keaton because everybody shat on him about Batman because he was Mr. Mom's gonna be Batman. And then he was. So that's always stuck in my head.
So yeah, I mean, it's a natural.
Barry Gar is so hot.
I think it's a natural progression for wrestlers to end up on the big screen at some point. I think it's a natural progression. You have to have a little bit of acting talent in wrestling. So, I mean, you can end up with your own show like John Cena did. He had to do a lot of movies first, but now he's got his own show and people love it for some reason.
How dare you? That shade at the end. Well done.
Luis, go for it.
That was a great show.
Is it though?
Yeah, it really was. You have to give it a shot.
The dancing intro is the best.
No, the dancing intro, it was kind of like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't care about any of the characters. So when I first put on this show and they're doing it, I'm like, I don't give a shit about any of this. And then once you watch a couple episodes, then it becomes funny. Or at least that's how it was for me. I was like, whatever. But
so cringy.
But I'm watching Succession right now, and I'm fucking yelling at the TV. Let alone, I can't deal with the fucking dance right now.
Hey, yo, I need Succession to go ahead and be done because Ash brings it up multiple times every episode.
Because it used to be with Mandalorian. It used to be our thing where we catch up and just yell at each other about it.
But to keep mine short and sweet, I don't really know this wrestler too well, but I do like. I'm always a fan of seeing someone pass over to acting.
Damn.
Crossover. That's what I meant to say. I want him to pass away. No. to get into acting again for a more stable thing. Just because I know it's as a private contracting job, it's difficult for them. But they can't do it forever. Just like Ash said.
Also, one affects the other. Trying to do a match, there's insurances on the movie, and that's been the way. The Rock can't wrestle, the John Cena can't wrestle some matches because they're doing a movie, and one affects the other. So it's like it gets to a point where you gotta have to choose, and you have to fucking wrestle or do the movie on. You got to make a fucking choice, kind of sometimes.
And I'll go ahead and give my thoughts. I'm not the biggest Seth Rollins fan, but
How dare you?
I'm not the biggest. I didn't say it. I hate the dude. But yeah, you'd like to see guys do well. So I hope he does well in his part, and maybe he does go on and have a nice, fulfilling career as an actor, and provide for his children with his very beautiful wife.
I would have put my money down that you would have loved, because he's so AEW and we share so many things. That sounded
he's cool,
weird, but yeah,
he's aight.
Yeah, I don't have anything negative to say about him.
I'm looking up Seth Rollins' wife. I want to see how high she is.
Oh,
Becky Lynch.
Oh.
The last kicker.
Oh, the redhead.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's more the character than you have to. No, you have to watch.
I was like,
a lot of times it's
okay.
I like me some primetime Becks.
Oh,
moving on.
Sunglasses this big.
Moving on.
No, the Irish last kicker. Woo. Let's see. So, moving on. It was reported today that Rob Delaney is reprising his role as what Deadpool used to call him, was Sugar Bear in Deadpool 3.
And I will go ahead and send it over to Mosby. Go for it.
I think it's cute to keep that joke going. When he jumped out of that airplane with everybody and you just see the wind going past him, and we're like, what's going to happen
Rob
to
Delaney? I thought it was Rob Liefeld.
This person with no abilities whatsoever? You just kept expecting like squished like a bug, and then the end he's like, I made it, and we're like, yay. So it's gonna be funny to see how they write him.
And then Zeitgeist
Shatterstar got in the propeller, right? Shatterstar was the propeller.
Yes, Brad Pitt's character.
How did he die?
Ooh,
his character
Delaney.
He was electrocuted.
Oh, electrocuted.
Oh yeah. In the power lines, right?
Yes, into the power
okay.
line.
Okay.
I was gonna say nobody heard Ash say, "Oh, it's Rob Delaney." I thought it was Rob Liefeld.
I heard that.
I thought it was Rob Liefeld. I thought I did, because
Liefeld only showed up in the first one.
You don't have nobody's name.
No. I remember that character is coming back, but when we said his name verbally, I thought, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be fucking awesome. Do you remember fucking Deadpool? No, okay.
Nope. Hey, yo,
whenever the chest plate is this big, Rob Liefeld.
That was when he was drawing Captain America.
It's this big, but his fucking chest is that big.
And he doesn't know how to draw feet either.
Luis, go for it. Your thoughts?
I don't have a lot of insight in different. I'm excited for the third film, but I didn't.
He better die.
Hell yeah, baby. I feel the same way as like, I don't care. Cool, he's coming back. That's enjoyable. That's basically my thoughts.
There it is.
Go.
That's a fun joke.
My show.
Yeah, it's a cute joke, like Mosby said. So I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it.
Ashy.
Kind of MacGuffin. That's why he keeps making it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. Again, hopefully he plays a twin brother, Paul, and then also dies.
You're such a dick. Why do you want him to die?
I actually like your idea best, instead of him just randomly showing up like, oh, you're still alive. It's like, yeah.
Right, yeah. It'd be funnier because he'd be like, hey, my brother tried out for this, so it'd be cool, whatever. Like, rather than, you know what I mean? Because it takes away what Brad Pitt died, fucking Shatterstar died. Like, it'd be cool if we kept with it. And instead,
but remember at the end of Deadpool, he brought him back. He told him to leave. Remember?
Oh, that's right. He also brought back which is fucking crazy because if you're not paying attention and you leave at the end of the credits, you see that he even brings back his girl with the fucking but a lot of people leave at Marvel movies all fucking stupid.
Like, how can you know by
people
now?
wouldn't know that if it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry. I know it's not news because we will stay if it's not even Marvel, but a lot of people fucking leave and we just look at them like, you idiots.
Look at those nerds leaving.
It's the Lake House 3. Sorry, I'm just kidding.
You're definitely getting at least 2.
I feel like I'm the only one keeping them awake. I'm trying to end with you guys.
You walking out on Lake Placid right now? Are you serious?
Which,
there's
if
Luis.
you're a guy and you come out of the lake, you're always Lake Placid.
Damn, Lake Placid. Oh,
He said Lake Flaccid.
I did.
Even worse.
All right, moving on to the next topic. These guys are talking about dicks.
Yeah.
How dare we?
Let's see. Next topic, we've got David Diggs offered the role of the Thing in the new Fantastic Four movie.
So Ty Diggs and the new Fantastic Four. What do you think, Ash?
Ty Diggs.
It's gonna be interesting that it'll be a female, and I wonder. My more thoughts were if it's still gonna be
what?
Thing.
Did you say a female?
Yeah.
Mila Jovovich. That's what he said. He's still thinking Mila Kunis. That's what he said. We didn't say Mila Kunis. We said David Diggs.
Do you know who David Diggs is?
He does. He just
No.
don't.
No, there was a picture. No, there's a picture. What was a guy?
Yes.
The
You
picture
said
that we
Yes.
shared.
So why'd you say
Why did
female?
you say female?
Oh, I said the wrong thing.
No.
Oh, I said the wrong thing.
All right, I don't know what
Are you okay?
that person looks like.
Now your opinion is valid. Next,
Like,
Are
he's
you
like, I
having
don't
a
see
stroke
gender.
live on air?
gender.
I don't see
No,
gender.
I thought it was a girl.
I don't see gender.
Do you remember when Venom was
So he's on gender is a social construct.
That's even before Venom
You gotta
became-
free your mind, man.
No, David Diggs. Okay, now I feel like I gotta explain who he is. Because
Ready, set, go.
he was in Hamilton. Does that help at all?
Don't
Ooh,
like
Here's,
women.
here's another tip. He came.
He was in Hamilton?
yes,
Yeah, he was in Hamilton.
played
Do you
Lafayette.
see the way I dress? I've never seen Hamilton.
That's
also
fair.
true. He was also in Snowpiercer, the TV show on TNT.
He was also in.
I still want to see the movie before I even see the show, and I don't know
You
who that
haven't
is.
seen Snowpiercer? All right, you know what?
Mosby's like, why the fuck did I join this podcast?
I like that 9 times out of 10 she's on my side, but when she's not on my side, all right, you know what?
That's
Like-
it. I'm out of here.
Exactly. I've not.
He's
seen
the
the
voice of
show.
Sebastian in the new Little Mermaid film.
He was in Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Hello.
I know her from The Office,
He's got
but I've not seen any of the shows.
He's married to a very attractive Black woman. He's married to the chick that played Allison in Umbrella Academy.
Ooh,
Amazingly hot,
Mhm.
but I still don't know who that is. The guy wise, I know who Allison is.
He's very talented. Also a rapper. For those who don't know, he's got music out there. He's a really good rapper too.
he was also on Sesame Street.
Oh, of course he was. I
Oh,
love
that guy. Imagine that's how I knew him.
we,
No.
I'd be like, oh, that guy.
Oh. The
what's the
45-year-old guy
character-
knows it.
What's the character on Sesame Street? The one that has all the siblings? And they don't speak. They just
Yo, man, some of us don't have kids. We don't know what you're talking about.
fuck.
That's fair.
Fuck me. Good night, everybody.
Elmo? The last thing
Don't
is
have kids.
Elmo.
I don't think Elmo has kids.
Grandma don't got no
Elmo
siblings
That
dumping
you know of. That you know of.
that we know of.
Elmo is
What's
not
the
dumping clips.
Hey, Tickle Me Elmo brought out a lot of fucking shit, bro.
I do know that Elmo's got a beef with a rock.
Oh,
What's
dude, he's got kids.
up with that?
Hello, Rocco.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, sidebar. But anyway,
Elmo.
David Diggs got offered the role.
Andreas is like, I hate when I host. I can't even sign off my own show.
Can't accidentally pass out like I did in earlier episodes. Really,
I heard about the snoring, bro. I heard about
Oh,
I straight died.
that.
All
Hey,
right.
you know what though? But seriously, with this casting, I'm super excited for this. He's an amazing actor. Very excited. I can't wait for that.
And people are like, oh, it just had to be woke. Of course, they couldn't get away with having all 4 characters be white. And people are like, I don't know if you know, but the thing is rock colored. He is a rock. He's a rock.
He is orange.
Orange rock. So I don't think the ethnicity that's going to be shown for the first like 4.5 minutes of the film is going to matter. By the time he gets his
Nobody
transformation.
shat on Johnny Storm being black for.
Yes, they did.
I think they did.
Yes, they
by
did.
the way.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, because
Oh,
like, how is he
massively.
the brother? Yeah.
They
lost
hated
their-
that, and they hated that homegirl was adopted.
They were
Yeah.
so mad she was adopted and that they weren't blood relatives. And I was
Yeah. So
They were
fucking
having
pissed.
Fan
shit.
force.
Oh, then I'm out on
Yeah.
every fight that you guys, not you guys, outside guys that, and this is the don't change my shit guy. I'm out.
Yep.
And for that reason, I'm out.
And it's Michael B. Jordan. You would expect him to like Michael B. Jordan, but he hadn't quite picked up that wave yet. He was coming off Chronicle and moving into
That's 2 franchise players.
He hadn't done
Fucking Miles Teller
or-
and him.
yes.
Fruitvale Station hadn't come out yet, so
No.
Oh, that fucking movie.
Tell
was
her
fucking
again.
beautiful.
How is he?
That fucking movie was fucking.
How is he
beautiful.
famous?
Content's not beautiful, but the content is beautiful. But you know what I'm trying to say.
People
The-
still
yeah.
talk about that movie up here.
Great fucking movie.
I still won't ride the BART over there. F that noise.
Fuck that. That movie's so good.
Piece of shit. I still won't ride the BART. Nah.
That movie is like better than it should be because it was that movie's fucking amazing.
He's a good actor. But
Yeah.
shout out to David. I hope you take this role. I'd rather have him than Jason Marshall. So I'm okay with that.
I dig it.
Yep.
Nah, I'm with Mosby on this one.
All right. We'll
Yeah, I'm
move
with
on.
Mosby on this
We're
one.
watching some shit.
We'll move on to our next topic. Go for it. So
Andreas, do
Luis,
you have a recommendation?
I did. I
He,
gave
he recommended the menu.
Oh, who do you
Ben,
recommend?
bruh. Dang, what's going on over there?
He doesn't remember names. He doesn't, do you
He
know where
doesn't
you're at right
remember.
You
now?
don't remember Dick?
doesn't remember a half hour ago when we talked about that. When this
I remember you said the menu. I didn't
fucking
hear you
hours.
say a name though. I didn't hear you say a name. All right.
We recommended the menu and Chronicle. Where are you
Oh
at?
yeah, and Chronicle.
Okay, Chronicles 2.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up on this last topic. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it. Andres, this is all you, bro. On Shudder, you ended up sending over a couple. Well, I sent one, and then you sent the other of a couple upcoming Shudder horror films that are coming out.
So it looks like they're two.
I'd like to drop props though. Andreas puts down. I'm Luis. Fuck you. You're on my team a lot. I like to drop props because Andreas actually puts thought and says like, Ash, you can't handle this. Ash, you can. Where Esteban just drops like, cruel intentions. Ash, you can't handle this. Like, Esteban's fuck you, but Andreas actually puts thought into it.
Nobody.
What the
I
fuck
understood
off,
what you meant.
dude?
By the way, with my recommendation, you could watch the menu. So you go ahead and watch that.
Aw.
It's not an insult.
People need
though.
the context. Ash is not good with scary movies, everybody.
I
That's
just fucking gave you props and now like, hey
I
Barbie
wasn't
girl,
talking
you
shit.
can
You can
handle.
watch the menu. It's
You
like
can handle Barbie, bro. You're good.
no,
Dude, I purposely do not recommend horror films to you. I give those to Luis. I gave those to
No,
Luis.
you specifically
and-
put
and
stuff in the
Andres.
chat and like, Ash, you can't handle it. Like Andreas is like,
it's
watch
more-
watch the menu and you'll see why I said you could
Oh.
handle it. It wasn't an insult. You'll see that I am being.
No,
It's
no.
okay if you get
I'm
scared.
giving you
It's okay.
props. I'm on your
So-
side.
Mosby, are you good with
I'm
horror
talking
films?
shit, you fucking asshole.
Are you good with horror films, Mosby?
Of course.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
I'm sorry, I have a backbone, so yes.
So the two horror movies that piqued my interest coming out of Shudder this month, I believe, is one of them is Wesura. It's called the Bone Woman, and it's a supernatural body horror film. as a pregnant woman who finds herself getting cursed after giving birth. So that's basically that one.
So a movie about not having babies. That's what I heard.
A movie about supernatural postpartum depression. Enjoy that.
Movie's like, fuck that, no kids for me.
And then the second one is called Consecration, which I'm really looking forward to checking out because it stars Danny Hutton as Danny Houston. Sorry, I said Hutton. Danny Houston. So if you guys are familiar with American Horror Story, he comes out in that every once so often. And Jenna Malone, who I loved a lot in the early 2000s. And this one is so after alleged suicide of a priest, which is Jenna Malone's brother, she travels to a Scottish covenant where she investigates the death of her brother, and spooky shit happens, basically. So there's two movies that look pretty awesome.
Very cool.
I like Jenna Malone. I'm glad she's still getting work. I haven't seen her in anything really since like Hunger Games, but I like her.
She does here and there.
Was Sucker Punch after Hunger Games?
No, it was before.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
It was like way before.
Yeah, last thing I saw her in, I think, was Hunger Games. I like Jenna Malone. I wish she got more work. When she was in that Christian movie.
Saved.
Saved.
Yeah, so Saved is a good movie. Yeah.
Love that movie.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yep.
Is that Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah. He was in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah.
In a wheelchair. Fucking Mandy Moore.
Yeah,
Mandy
Moore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Oh.
Do the verses. Do it.
We'll save the verses for another episode.
Damn! I had so much ready for why that Train to Busan was better. I was so ready.
We'll save the verses for another episode. But before I throw it to Andres to sign off, Luis wants to go ahead and tell us what he wants everybody to go ahead and do that's listening to us.
Yes, guys. So thank you very much for enjoying this episode with us. And if you would find it in your heart to share, subscribe, follow the page on whatever of the socials you're watching this on. If you're listening to us on the audio version or YouTube, it genuinely means the world to us, costs nothing to you. So even if it's something as simple as a comment of something that we said, we would genuinely appreciate it, and we will read it on the next episode. So it's your opportunity to be involved with the show. And with that, I'm going to throw it over to Andres for the sign-off.
And thank you, everybody. I hope you have an awesome day, night, whatever. Have a great one. This is Comix, Ash.
We are everywhere.
Are we?
Check under your bed.
Check it. In your closet.
Behind the doors.
Your nightmare.